The jury is now deliberating in a wrongful death trial in Outagamie County. It involves a young woman's death at a local hospital. Taylor Zebel has been in court all day. She's live outside the Outagamie County Courthouse this afternoon. Taylor.
Cammie, the jury got this case around 2:30 this afternoon and still nothing yet on a verdict. It involves a family grieving over the death of Grace Shera and a healthcare system that maintains the 19-year-old died from COVID-19 in October of 2021. Closing arguments happened this morning and the trial began on June 3rd. The Shera family is suing Ascension Health St. Elizabeth Hospital. The family alleges negligence of registered nurses, a lack of informed consent, and a do not resuscitate order that the family says they never signed. Grace's father is claiming his daughter was over-sedated by her doctors and nurses and died from a medication overdose after she showed side effects of the medication for a few days prior. However, the healthcare provider says Grace's death was from the effects of COVID-19, maintaining that she was treated the same as anybody else in the ICU.
They are given, these medications are given in the ICU so that the patient can be assessed and constant watch made over. That's exactly what happened here. The known side effect occurred, it was immediately addressed, and nothing else happened. It was not an unusual event. There was in fact nothing that needed to be or was required to be communicated because this was standard general ICU care in the management of these medications.
And her dad, who was sitting in the room, was never told that her condition had reached such a dire level, and it was all as a result of the drugs that they had given her.
Again, the jury got the case about an hour and a half ago, and the Shera family is planning to hold a press conference on Saturday morning. Reporting live in Appleton, Taylor Zebel, Action 2 News.